Welcome to day 3 of Julia's super duper, ultra superb, wonderful, glorious, magnificently splendid holiday gift guide giveaway. If you haven't watched day 1 or 2 yet, go do so right over here. As a summary of the contest, there are 5 days, 5 videos, 5 prizes, so make sure you check the contest page each day to watch the new video and get extra entries. When I was shopping for gifts this holiday season, I noticed a lot of wearable gadgets that all promised accurate heart rate monitoring. But just how exactly do they work? And are they even accurate enough to be meaningful? Or are they just an overhyped gimmick? We're not only covering wearables, but also other electronics that measure heart rate as well. We borrowed Anthony's Samsung Galaxy S7 and Samsung Gear S2 smartwatch, both with their own heart rate monitor. And to have a wider range of products, sensor types, and price ranges, we grabbed 2 more, the Xiaomi Mi Band 2 and the iHealth blood pressure dock, also from Xiaomi. These products use red or green LEDs on the back to shine through your finger or your wrist and captures your pulse. You might be asking, how does it do this? Well, your blood actually absorbs light, and as your heart beats and blood is pumped through your body, there's a change in the amount of light absorbed and reflected back into the sensor, and thus your heart rate is measured. So which is better, red or green? The human body does not absorb red light very well, so it's less affected by skin color and how hairy you are. So the same amount of light as a green can travel much further into your body to better read signals for heart rate. However, you do need to be very still for this to work well. Green LED, on the other hand, is easily absorbed by the human body. That means a red LED sensor might be better in a perfectly controlled environment, but a green LED sensor might be better when you're moving around and the sensor may not be perfectly still. There's no real clear answer on which is better. The only clear answer is these are all just estimates. So, with these 4 items and the good old-fashioned method of using your fingers and simple math, we set off on a journey to find out whether or not these devices were worth using. Step 1, we had to set a baseline measurement. Now, to do this, you can do one of 2 methods, the first being using 2 fingers on the neck beside your windpipe, or you can also measure this at your wrist in between your bone and your tendon on your thumb side of your wrist right over here. Now, count the number of beats within 15 seconds, multiply that by 4, and boom, you have your beats per minute, our baseline measurement. For our test, Jack and I were the test subjects, and we measured our heart rate twice on each device. Here are the results of our baseline. With our baseline measurements done, we started with the first device, the Samsung Galaxy S7, which uses a red LED. Over 2 separate measurements a few minutes apart, we noticed that Jack's had a bit more variation than mine. Next up, we tested the Gear S2 smartwatch. It essentially uses the exact same technology, except with a pair of green LEDs instead. So, how did it fare? Surprisingly, it was the exact opposite of the S7. I had a lot of variation while Jack stayed within a margin of error. Now onto the Xiaomi Mi Band 2. It uses the exact same dual green LED setup as the Gear S2, but we were curious since this fitness band is roughly 5 times less expensive than the Gear S2. Could you get the same results at a fraction of the price? And guess what? Very similar results to the S2. But again, Jack had quite a large variation on his, and that's where wearables can start to show some signs of weakness. Finally, we're ending off with the iHeart dock, which uses a full inflatable cuff, also known as a sphygmometer. Big word. It includes a dock for your smartphone as well, so you can easily keep track of your vitals over a long period of time. This type of machine is the one most commonly used by doctors, so theoretically, this should be pretty good, right? Well, yeah, obviously, but the downside is that this isn't exactly something that you'll have on you at all times. Plus, you'll need to be sitting perfectly still with your arm at rest for this to work. We know this thing serves a different purpose, but we just kind of wanted it here for the sake of comparison. So there you have it. Not so surprisingly, the most accurate method was the good old-fashioned technique that doesn't actually require technology. But let's face it, these gadgets aren't designed for pure accuracy. They're designed for convenience. These heart rate monitors are a great way of getting a rough snapshot of your vitals at any time, especially during any workouts. Well, the iHealth wasn't, but that's another subject. Let's just keep in mind that all these wearable type monitors are just more for fun features that give you a rough estimate. Of course, like all the other official warnings out there for any health issues, you'll probably want to consult your doctor. not your watch. So these could be useful by keeping track of your physical activity automatically. That way you have a better idea of your overall health, and you can use that data to create a better workout plan or diet plan or whatever you may need. Even if you aren't the type to work out, some people just like seeing data for random things. And now you can do it as well, because we're giving away the Xiaomi Mi Band 2 that we used in this video, not Anthony's Samsung stuff. This waterproof fitness band pairs up with your smartphone to provide call and message notifications, automatically track the number of steps you take, and you can even wear it to sleep to measure your different sleep phases. Oh, and it tells time. So that wraps up day 3 of my holiday gift guide giveaway. I hope you guys found this interesting, and I am curious to know. Leave a comment down below and let us know if you use any smartwatches or fitness bands and what you think of them. And remember, if you want a chance to win this and all the other prizes from our other videos, head over to the link in the description or up here in the corner. All right, thanks for watching, guys, and make sure you check out our previous videos over here and follow us on Twitter right over here. But as always, like the video if you liked it, comment down below for fans with benefits, and subscribe for the rest of the holiday gift guide giveaway videos and more.